DIY video. I'm sharing with you some DIY dorm room decor. You can obviously use this as regular room decor. It was just really requested that I do something specific for dorm rooms. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. And this video is actually in partnership with LinkedIn, which is super exciting. So if you're watching this, obviously you're looking at dorm room decor. You are a college student or you're about to go into college. So if you're unfamiliar with what LinkedIn is, it's basically the world's largest professional network. It's basically a site where you can go to connect with professionals and just really build relationships. Now, if you do not have a profile on there, I highly urge that you pause this video and create one. It is going to help you so much in your career path and your professional life and things like that. It has connected me with so many brands and I've met so many other YouTubers, and really it has helped me become more successful. And yeah, now I'm doing a video with LinkedIn, which is super, super cool. So if you do not have a LinkedIn profile, some things to consider and just some of my tips. It's really important that you have a really nice profile picture. So having a good picture that really represents you, represents, what you want to portray, what field you are trying to be in, what profession you are going for. So having a good, clear picture, standing up straight with a nice smile and, just a strong profile picture, that's what's introducing you to people on the website. Number two is just putting in, your current position and any other experience that you've had, whether that be professional, or you can even, if you don't have a job yet, you can go to the education section and you can add, your education. The third thing that I would say is really important is adding your location. Obviously, you want people to know where you are. You want to connect with people who are in your area most of the time, or maybe not. You want to connect with people who are in that dream area, or if you're in college somewhere and you want to connect with, professionals in the Los Angeles area because you're currently in Ohio, but you're going to be moving to Los Angeles. Like, having your location is really going to help obviously bring other people and stay connected with those around you or those that you are going to be around in the future. Building a really strong LinkedIn profile is going to help you not only with your college, but in your future and just on a professional level. So if you don't have a LinkedIn, the link will be in the description box down below. Definitely go ahead and create a profile. So that is all I wanted to say about LinkedIn, and let's jump right into the DIYs. For the first DIY, I'm going to show you how to make this really affordable headboard. Usually dorm rooms don't come with a headboard, and I feel like it could add a lot to your dorm room, especially since this one is so bold. So for this, you're going to need a canvas. You're just going to measure out the size that you need. It varies depending on how big or small your dorm room bed is. I'm using some chalkboard paint, so it's like a matte black, a hot glue gun, and lastly, I'm using these mini clothespins. You're going to begin by covering your workspace and then just spray painting on one layer of that spray paint is pretty much all you're going to need for this DIY. Once that's dry, I just hot glued on a couple of these clothespins, and this DIY is as simple as that, but it can really change up your dorm space just by having some sort of headboard. And because it's that matte black, it adds like a really bold statement to the room. You can hang it up with command hooks that aren't going to mess up your wall either, which makes it dorm friendly. You can add pictures, magazine cutouts, your favorite little shopping tags, and then I just added like my favorite keychain, and it's as simple as that, and it can really change up your dorm space. It's also super affordable, takes about 5 minutes to make. Anybody that has a dorm can get this done. This next DIY is this little eucalyptus hanging plant decoration, and this is going to add what most people are missing from their dorm, and that is just a small piece of nature, plus it smells really good. So for this, you're just going to need some eucalyptus plants, a hot glue gun, scissors, you're going to need a wooden dowel, and lastly some twine or string to hang this up with. I began by just gluing down varying sizes of the eucalyptus plant to the back of the wooden dowel. You want to make sure you do this to the back because there is going to be hot glue and you don't want to see it on the front. So then you want to knot two edges of the wooden dowel, just tie 2 knots on each side with your twine, and make sure, again, you want this to be facing the right way for when you hang it up. Again, you can use a command little hook to hang this up so it is dorm friendly, and it's just going to add a nice pop of nature and a really nice fresh scent to your dorm room. Next up is this scribble stripe pillowcase. The cool thing about this is if you already have pillowcases in your dorm, this DIY would work with them. So all you need are paint and a paintbrush pretty much. So I'm using just a white pillowcase that I already had, a clear plastic ruler, some acrylic paint, and a paintbrush. So for this, you're going to need to put something in between the pillowcase so the paint doesn't dry stuck together, if that makes sense. So I'm just taking my ruler and drawing like scribbly black lines onto my pillowcase. I'm actually copying being something that I saw from, I think I saw it at Urban Outfitters, but it just looked cool in the end. And if you want the lines to be perfectly straight and you're not a fan of the scribbles, you can use painter's tape, but I personally like the messy look of this. And the cool thing about acrylic paint is you can wash it, and once it dries, you're all done with these new really fun pillowcases. And this next DIY is a fun and super simple IKEA hack. These are actually cork boards you will find in the kitchen section of IKEA. So for this, you're just going to need these round cork boards, again, some acrylic paint, a paintbrush, and lastly, we are going to be using some painter's tape. So for this, you can just pretty much tape off any design you want. I just made them like half color blocked. You can do something more creative if you want. And I just went in and painted a layer of the paint on the cork board. You may need 2 layers for this. Be sure to remove the painter's tape while the paint is still wet. After you let them dry, I actually found these cool little Velcro command strips at my local craft store. So all you do for this is stick it onto the wall. And then after that, you're going to stick one onto the back, and they go together just like a Velcro piece would. So they're really safe for your walls at home, or especially your dorm room. Again, as you see here, you just kind of like stick them on. I thought these were super cool, and I can vouch that they don't mess up the walls. I had them on for about 2 weeks, and you can cork on anything you want on these little DIYs. So those are all my dorm room DIYs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!